Hi, this is Lindworth playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Elex, Blind. I'm not really sure what to do, but I guess I will try going to the converter, because it's relatively close-ish, but I also feel like it's... I guess I could get some experience for this by lying to Hakon, because he sounds very sketchy. He doesn't sound like someone that would want to negotiate with them. It sounds like he wants to kill the Alps, and who thinks that them not fighting back is going to make it easier. But I could try lying to him, because at least I presume then I will get some money for completing the quest. Because, well, the quest was not really that. The quest was to broker an alliance. But I don't trust Hakon at all. Like he, as I said, sounds very, very sketchy. About getting in contact with the Alps. It sounds like he wants to kill them still. So I don't think I'm going to tell him the truth. But if when I told him last time I simply won't tell him anything, he just straight up killed me, which, is not great, to say the least. Because I don't think I can effectively fight him. I guess I can try, at least once.
I found the Alps.
So, they are scouting those locations. They must be planning another attack. Did you kill the scouts? Or are you here to ask for help?
I spoke with them.
To the Alps? And you're still alive? You're full of shit. Alps don't speak to anyone.
They're Alps separatists. They don't take orders from Askor.
Separatists? What are you talking about?
The separatists don't want to fight you. You should talk to them. They're good fighters looking for allies to bring down the Alexiters.
Allies? This stinks of a trap.
It's no trap. They want your help. They're fighting the Alps to put an end to the bloodshed, to get rid of the Alexiters.
You're serious? Alps that want to fight Alps? Well, if they want to give up the fight, then it is my job to give them a welcome. Tell me where you found them.
No.
I'm not telling you.
You want me to trust you, but you won't trust me. You're hiding those Alps. And the only reason to do that is if you're bullshitting me. Why don't you go back to your new friends? That way we can deal with you all together. Get out of Goliath before I decide you deserve worse than exile. I'll get you, asshole.
Does he have a ranged weapon? Is the question, I guess. He does, so I'm screwed either way. There's no way I can defeat him, right? Although he has been awfully clumsy, I guess the other question is, can I get away with straight up murdering him? I will use a manual save as opposed to a quick save, because if I can't get away with killing him, in the middle of the town, then obviously I will be in a bit of a pickle. And that's putting it very mildly. Okay, that didn't work. But I will try fighting him. I made some decent-ish progress. Oh, but the game... His health resets. Okay, that's kind of cheating on the side of the game, but I guess the game could claim... the game could very well claim that me reloading is cheating on my part, so let's try lying to him instead.
They are to the north, near the converter.
That doesn't fit the reports I have. But if you say that is where they are, I'll send a few men to these separatists to see what their intentions really are. If they're lying, they will pay with their lives. But if they're telling the truth, then maybe we Berserkers have found the allies we need to defeat the Alps. Here, take this as payment for your help.
Okay, so let me
We should not rely
go
on
near
machines.
the converter and see if I can accomplish anything there. I seriously doubt it, but I don't know, let's give it a try. Oh, but I forgot the whole freaking converter is irradiated. So how am I even supposed to survive that? Oh well, I guess whatever other objectives I might be interested in are beyond this point anyway, so might as well. And I guess the parts are kind of scattered, so maybe I can gather them without actually entering the converter.
There's nothing here for you but misery. Be on your way.
What's wrong with you?
Why ever you came, take my advice and leave. Forget this cursed place.
Who are you?
No one and nothing. I'm now the guardian of this place, and you should go before my story becomes yours. I carry the curse that has tainted this place, and you will be cursed if you stay here too.
Cursed?
Are you threatening me?
Threatening? I'm warning you. Wherever I go, the mutants follow. And then Yora sends me here to find the converted parts. And so the mutants come again, and it doesn't matter what I do, I can't get to the parts. Once again, I can't complete the task I was given. So I can't go back. With all this failure, exile to the Valley of the Damned must follow.
Why didn't you bring a weapon?
I did. I had a club, but I lost it the second time I went in there. If I'd climbed down to get it, they would have cut me off and killed me. Say, if you're going in there, could you look for it?
You want it, you get it.
I'm only asking you to look out for it. It would be no extra risk for you, but it could save my life. Please, my life could be in your hands.
Okay, I didn't understand what he was saying. Like, I thought he was saying you want it, you get it in the way that means you want it and I will get it for you. You know, what you want, you will get, basically. But the game has just now informed me by his tone that what he meant was you want it, you go and get it yourself. So that's not exactly what I wanted to say.
I will find your club.
Thank you, thank you. It's in the pit by the converter.
I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine.
Scratch your back? Why would I? Oh, a reward. You want paying? You don't think you could just do this to help?
Why do you think you're in a position to negotiate? Is your life worth something to you or not?
All right, you win. Just get me the club, please.
I am looking for converter parts.
Then you were sent after me?
No, Jorah didn't mention you.
He didn't. But that it has been a long time. He must have thought me dead.
Jorah didn't mention mutants.
Jorah doesn't leave Goliath often. He probably thinks the converter is empty because the Albs abandoned it. He doesn't know that the Albs left their mutants here to tear the flesh from any who came after them.
You could tell Jorah about the mutants.
With everything that's happened, now I fail another task he's given me. I'll be exiled to the Valley of the Damned in no time. I might as well stay here and keep the mutants away from others.
Did you find any converter parts here?
Oh yes, the Albs left the converter in full working order. They didn't expect such a fierce attack from the Berserkers, or I suppose they would have rigged the place to self-destruct. But then the Berserkers didn't expect mutants to move in here so quickly. Now this place belongs to neither Alb nor Berserker. It's the home of the mutants. And me. Unless I can find the rest of the converter parts. If I could get those converter parts, they would save me from exile.
I'm taking any converter parts I find back to Jorah.
Since we're both here to find converter parts, can't you find some for me too? I only need a few more and I can go back.
Give me the converter parts you found.
Hey, no! I risked my life getting them. Why should I give them to you?
Well,
About these converter parts.
I'll think about it. Maybe I'll give them to him. Like, to be honest, he seems to need them more than I do. Kind of. Because, you know, I'm not even sure whether I'm going to join the Berserkers, whereas he... oh, come on. Okay, did I save after the conversation? Yes. Whereas he kind of probably needs them to save himself from exile. So, I don't know. But the problem with the converter is that it's irradiated and probably swarming with mutants. As the... Well, I guess there is no radiation here, at the very least. So I might gather some stuff that I find on the walls. I guess those are Alb spells. I found a couple of them already before, so... Okay, so it seems only parts of the converter are irradiated. Maybe I can somehow survive around here and gather enough parts to finish the quest. Are the rot boars routinely eating electronics? Because that's I've already found a couple of them that had electronic parts inside them, which is kind of weird, if you ask me. Okay, there's supposedly mutants inside, so I'm not... Like, what? Okay, this is for sure not going to happen. Like, there's literally a 0 chance of me defeating an Alp soldier, so I guess I'm just not supposed to be here yet. I'm far too weak to survive that, so let's target a different quest. The one with... where is his club? Oh, in the converter itself. Okay, so this is not going to happen either. Let's check the one with the questioning, because I think some of the... Oh, it's still a bit further down the line, but... But I guess I have no choice. I have to go further, because it's clear to me, there's no way I'm going to defeat an Alp soldier. Like, come on. It's never going to happen in a bajillion years. So it's clear to me I'm simply not supposed to be at the converter at this point. Anyone home? Yes, a bunch of mutants. Okay, I took that straight in the face. I guess I could try looking for my drone as well, because if it can get itself repaired, then maybe it could join me as a companion, which could potentially be a huge help, because I myself am currently worthless. Like, I can't accomplish anything in this game so far. This is all poisoned. Okay, that was stupid of me, but I couldn't be... Like, I was tempted by the large bag of Elixir. Okay, so I guess that was an alb plane above me. Okay, there's another world heart right here, and one of the berserkers I'm supposed to question, and the other one is relatively close-ish. There's also an interesting, like it's a wall, I think? So maybe this is a city. I will take a look at it.
You've done well getting here alive. Are you a sentry here?
Yes. My name is Thorgal. Just stay clear of the World Heart while you're here, then we'll get along fine. There won't be any shit, okay?
Anything happening around here that I should know about?
I don't know. We don't have the manpower to patrol outside the palisade. It's pretty dangerous out there. You'll need to keep an eye open. There are plenty of ambush sites.
What are you doing here?
Take a wild guess. The large plan should give you a clue. We spent a lot of blood protecting this World Heart. Lives of the present to build a future for us all.
Your post seems undermanned.
Ragnar sent the men we could spare. I sent some of them with one of our cultivators to a farm near the domed city. We thought they would be able to drum up some supplies for us, but instead they've disappeared. It can't be good that they aren't back yet. It's bad enough that the group is missing, but Rock, our cultivator, is gone too. I really need Rock to help me look after the World Heart. He's the expert.
I can look for this missing cultivator.
You would? That would be helpful. But be careful. There has to be a reason why he hasn't returned yet, and you might just walk into it. The farm Rock went to is below the domed city. You should look for him there.
Well, I think I'm supposed to question him too, so...
Askor is dead.
Dead? What the hell happened to him?
He was murdered.
Damn. I knew it. He was just too ambitious.
Can you think of anyone who might have done it?
Me? No. Well, not specifically. He's ambitious. Or was ambitious. He always wanted to become a paladin. Last I heard, he was due to be tested by Ragnar along with some other candidates. Passing that test was all he ever wanted.
So, what do you think got him murdered?
I don't know. Askor was a good man. Well, he was to me. But he could wind people up. Maybe he got the wrong person pissed with him. Maybe someone else was as ambitious as him.
You knew Askor well?
Yeah, I asked if he could come out here on this assignment. But he stayed back in Goliath so he could take the warrior test.
When did you last see Askor?
Just over 3 months ago. Not long before I came out here.
How long have you been away from Goliath?
Just over 3 months. Since then, I've been here, trying to survive in the beautiful islands of Abessa. Trying to manage an outpost with too few people and too few supplies.
And you have witnesses to your whereabouts?
Yeah. More if we can find that missing supply team. This camp by the World Heart is where I've been, and this is where I'll stay until the warlords order me back.
You must be good with a sword to have got posted out here.
Not good enough to hit someone in Edan from here, if that's what you mean.
It's obvious you didn't do it.
Yeah, well, I hope you'll find who did.
I think Ragnar must just have wanted you eliminated from suspicion.
He said to question me?
Yes, Duras told me.
Duras? Well, he's a man who stands by his duty. I hope the two of you find the murderer.
I'm working on it.
Look into whoever might have been a rival for Askor. That's my advice.
Well, there was this guy, the hunter, who said he didn't quite like him. But then again, it seems he doesn't quite like anyone. So I'm not sure whether that would be enough of a... enough of a condemnation. I'm looking for this guy. And I guess I'm looking for him for two unrelated reasons. Dead cultivators. So I guess from that group, perhaps, specifically. And I guess the last one maybe has run off. Okay, let's investigate this, if I can. Well, there are some monsters around, to be sure. Oh, mutants and the like, okay. So this is not going to happen. Okay, this is for sure not going to happen. Like, come on.
Kill you.
Yeah, I must just somehow avoid them. I cannot lead them back to the farm because that would spell death for pretty much everyone. If I only lure one raptor, I guess they should be able to survive that.
Fight that beast. Watch that, whatever it is. Put that weapon over.
Weapon, good.
All right.
Hey you, what's new from the south?
You mean Edan?
No, I'm talking about the real south, the deserts of Tavar.
Why are you interested in Tavar?
I'm sick of the shit here. Berserkers, clerics, fuck them all. It's all laws, commandments, rules, it's bullshit, all of it. Fuck rules, fuck laws, fuck the berserkers. The outlaws in the desert are the only truth. Freedom, profit, no bullshit.
You want to be an outlaw?
Yeah, absolutely. They know how to live freely. I've done nothing but work, follow orders, dig shit, and for what? To have people try and kill me for things I don't even believe in. Fuck them. I want to see the world. Instead, I'm stuck here.
Then why don't you go to Tavar?
I don't have the stores I need to get there, or the shards. But I know I could earn what I need. If I could just get the supplies I need to make it there.
The Berserker Askor has been murdered.
Askor? How did that happen?
Were you close to Goliath 3 months ago?
No, I was out in the forest gathering supplies before I traveled out to the World Hard. I've not been close to Goliath for a year. Once I had the supplies, I came straight out to Abessa. Wait, you don't think I was involved, do you?
Did you know Askor?
Yeah, he was an arrogant asshole. He'd have done anything for promotion. It's his sort that make me want to say this. Fuck the Berserkers.
You don't seem happy as a cultivator. Did you ever think of seeking promotion?
Man, I would have to be able to read first. You can't exactly climb the career ladder if you can't read. Askor could. That guy wanted to do everything to get promoted. He hated anyone else who could read, especially if they weren't born in Goliath.
What? I'm weirded out by the fact that literacy, of all things, is crucial for a promotion to a warrior among the Berserkers.
Do you have proof of where you were 3 months ago?
I don't know. I don't keep a diary. Depends on the day and the orders. Sometimes I was digging shit alone, sometimes finding supplies alone, sometimes marching around and building stuff where they told me to. Those days I was with people. I just did whatever they said. I didn't want to be exiled to the valley.
What weapon do you use?
A sword. I hate it. That's another reason I want to join the Outlaws. I've got myself a gun, but I want some real weapons.
I don't think you killed Askor.
Shit, what? You thought I did that? No way, I wouldn't have risked that, even though he was an asshole.
As you say. Thorgal wants you to return to the World Heart.
I bet he does, but he can go fuck himself. I'm not going back. He can go and round up a few ass-kissing, law-abiding fellows from Goliath to do his dirty work. I don't want anything to do with Edan. I'm going to Tavar.
What happened to the escort that was taking you to the World Heart?
Let me give you a clue. A lot of claws, a lot of teeth, a lot of blood. I was only just able to get away from them. Those warriors are now rotting somewhere out there, or deep in the bellies of the beasts that attacked us. Their sacrifice saved my life, but it just goes to show, Goliath orders people to do stupid things and people die because of it. I want my freedom.
About the World Heart.
Yeah?
I can't convince him. Oh well.
Do you want me to tell Thorgal you don't want to work for him anymore?
No. He'll figure that out when I'm long gone. Better for me that they don't know my plans until after I've gone.
Well, I think you owe them to tell them that you're not planning on going back, because then at least they can start organizing a replacement.
I will get you the supplies you need.
Thank you. I need dried meat, ration packs. And I'll need water and some sort of a weapon if you think you can get them. The water and the meat, well, there should be a number of places you can find those. As for the weapon, well, there's a farm above here. There are some outlaws there that have taken the place over. They're bound to have a weapon that will let me fit in when I get to Tavar.
About the supplies you need. How much water do you want?
8 full bottles should be enough. But just water, not alcohol or anything, right?
How much dried meat do you need?
I think a half-dozen ration packs should do it. That won't weigh me down too much. I'd take less, but I'm not likely to find any food until I get to the fort, am I?
Can I sell you a weapon?
No. I want to get a weapon from those outlaws. I'm sure if I get something from them, then I can blend in with them. So, can you get me something from that farm? And make sure whatever you bring goes boom.
Okay, I guess I don't have anything that he wants yet. I am interested in this. I guess this is the domed city that they were mentioning a couple of times already. Because it does look like well, I can't see the dome, but the shape, of a circle can involve a dome over it, I guess. Sometimes saw some sort of a. Well, I don't think it's a building itself. Perhaps more along the lines of Fiona. Okay, it's a grave. Perhaps more along the lines of a barrier of some sorts or something. But I guess I will have to wait and see when I get there. Okay, that's pathetic. I'm pathetic. I'm really bad at this game. To the point where it's actually kind of frustrating. But let me go back to the world hard. And then I guess I'll be temporarily back to Goliath, because I think I've investigated everyone regarding the murder of Askor, and I haven't really found anything. So, I wonder what Duras will have to say about that.
Keep your eyes peeled. Things get dangerous quickly here.
Okay, so I guess I can't tell him about Rock and his plans. Okay, let's go back to Duras then.
About Askor's murder. I don't think Baron did it. Askor was his friend. Baron just wants to be left alone. I don't see why he'd murder anyone.
All right. Even though he knew Askor better than most, yeah, you're right. He doesn't have the energy or the motive. Frankly, I only think Ragnar wanted Baron questioned in case he had seen anything. It looks like he didn't. Let's take him off the list for now.
Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Askor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Askor, but I don't think he killed him. Besides, if he had killed Askor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt. He'd have no motive for this.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list.
Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the world hard and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Askor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Askor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Askor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted I look into him. I guess Ragnar was wrong.
You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Askor are both eligible to be paladins.
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Askor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside Edan. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
Was it him though? I might leave it hanging for now. I see that I can take Duras as a companion, which
I could use your help.
Then you have it.
You think you can keep up with me? I mean, I use a jetpack sometimes.
I know. I have one that I haven't taken to the pit yet.
Can you use it though? You are a berserker.
Yeah, sometimes rules can be bent. I'll deal with any trouble.
Then let's go. There's an abandoned camp in some ruins to the west of Goliath. You can meet me there.
You lead, I'll follow. The berserkers have held the Alps back with bravery and magic. This fight will call upon those qualities.
Follow me.
Sure.
okay. He might be a huge help overall.
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
Two experienced warriors like us? I feel like there is nothing we cannot do. A true warrior carries his weapons with pride.
Do I want to accuse that Baron guy? To be honest, they all sort of have blended in my mind at this point. So I'm not really sure about that, because I don't really remember like which one of them was which one, but I guess we can have a conversation about it. Like I suppose, I hope that selecting this is not going to lead to like an automatic death sentence. Like perhaps, presumably, I still have to make like an official accusation before Ragnar. So I guess let's have a conversation about it.
There was no one there to say he was at his post, and of all the suspects, he knew Askor the best.
Then it must be him. The others all have alibis, and Baron knew Askor better than the others.
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
What do you think we'll find there?
Who knows? But we don't have any evidence so far, so it feels like we should check this clue out. At least so we can tell Ragnar that we did.
Yeah, okay, so this isn't an automatic accusation. We're still going to do more investigating.
Why would Baron talk about that place if he had something to hide?
Since when have criminals been clever? And Baron's not that smart. Maybe he just let something slip.
You're serious? You really think Baron did it?
What other leads do we have? Look, let's just check this out and then we'll know for sure.
All right. I'll search the area near the lift that Baron talked about. What is it I'm looking for?
We won't know until we find it. Have a look around, bring me anything you find. Just don't interfere with it.
What do you mean, interfere?
Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it to Ragnar.
Then you know what it is.
No, I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Right.
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it.
Okay, that's definitely sketchy, kind of. Like, it seems that Duras here knows a little bit more than he lets out. So, where exactly do I need to go? Duras wants to see if Baron might have hidden something in the spot he mentioned atop the elevator. Okay, it just so happens I have a teleporter that goes there, right?
If you see Ray anywhere, then you let me know, okay?
Remarkable country.
Hidden casket. Okay. What kind of item even is that? Ah, a quest item, okay. A dead seedling. Okay, so that's the seedling. The former owner had no idea how to use it. Because one of the guys, Irdor, I think, the one that's tending the World Heart, he said that a seedling was stolen the night that Askor was killed.
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here, do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Askor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
Well, this dead seedling was in the casket.
This dead seedling was in the casket.
I told you not to interfere with the evidence.
Is that the seedling that disappeared on the night of the murder?
It could be. I'll take it now.
Well, did I solve the case? Like, we have... what does it prove, even? Like... Okay, I guess kind of it might prove that he has... that he has stolen the seedling, but... I'm... not sure what's up with that. Like... it doesn't necessarily follow... I guess kind of it does. Like, was it stated that Askor was carrying the seedling? Why would he even do that? He's a warrior, not a cultivator.
I solved your case for you, Duras.
You got to the truth. For that, I thank you. I'll take things from here.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, he's obviously angry about something, and he was visibly annoyed that I opened it. Like, it's like he didn't want me to know that there was a seedling inside. Did he do it? But to be honest, that would be a very weird twist, because why would he even ask my help investigating this matter if he did it? Like, all that would do is bring the possible spotlight onto him eventually. Like, why doesn't he just, lay low and let it die down? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to expect out of this conversation, but sure, let the protagonist do his sort of conversational shenanigans and see what comes out of it.
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Askor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Askor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Askor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside Goliad, and you spend all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Askor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murdered him? No. I found Askor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Askor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
I need to think about it.
I need to think about it.
Okay. I understand, but please. I gave you a chance. Can't you do the same for me? I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
Yeah, you did want to hide the dead seedling from me. That is true.
You wanted to hide the dead seedling from me, and Berserker laws hold seedlings as sacred.
The laws forbid anyone from harming them on pain of death.
So why not tell Ragnar that Askor had killed the seedling? Askor was given a seedling to look after as part of his test. So why not tell Ragnar what happened? You could have taken him the seedling. You could have shown him the body. You could have admitted what happened. Instead, you let innocent men look guilty. You'd have let them face exile instead of you.
No, I tried to close the investigation to point suspicion outside Goliad.
And what about Baron? And what about me? Baron and I both know the truth.
And I can see you won't let me have the chance I need.
Yeah, I think
Excellent.
I'm a bit salty about his involvement in this murder because I was hoping he might be my companion, but I think I will actually report him. Like, there's a lot of details that don't really add up in his story. He seems kind of sketchy ever since we delve deeper into that, and it's very, like, even if he did it in self-defense, even then, I think it's wrong that he didn't come up and say that, and he has been willing to let other people take the blame for that, which could have very well ended with a death penalty for example, Baron. So I do think that is wrong, and I do think I am going to report him to Ragnar, which is problematic because I expect at the very least he's going to get exiled and probably killed. So I guess so much for a companion.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust me.
Then do it. But quickly. The sooner we have it behind us, the better.
Well, I'm sorry, but you kind of dug your own grave. I totally don't understand this quest, to be entirely honest, because I wouldn't have investigated this so thoroughly if he didn't ask for my help. Like, that seems stupid. Why even involve me? If he was planning to frame Baron, why wouldn't he do it on his own? Why take the chance of a wild card, of a newcomer that might actually be so diligent in his job that he uncovers the actual truth?
You ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Askor's murder?
Yes. Askor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people, so it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Askor's murderer must face the punishment they deserve.
I have some information about Askor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
Well, Duras is the murderer. I do feel he should be punished for this, even if it was self-defense. I guess maybe he will elaborate on that, because the fact that he has been willing to continuously lie about that to the point where he was prepared to let other people die because of what he did. So I feel like that's kind of borderline committing murder on its own, right? If you let a person be killed for something that you have done, you're directly responsible for that person's death. So I'm sorry, but you brought this on yourself.
Duras is the murderer. He killed Askor.
What? Ragnar, you can't take the word of this incomer. This is nonsense.
Stand calm there, Duras. Can you prove this accusation?
Duras discovered that Askor had killed the seedling that Askor had in his care. Askor decided that truth had to be kept secret. He attacked Duras. Duras killed him in self-defense.
And you expect me to believe this? That Duras killed him in self-defense but kept that from me? Even when he was appointed to investigate the murder? No, I cannot believe that. An innocent man would have spoken out. His silence tells me the truth, and justice must be done. Duras will be brought to answer these accusations. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter.
Well, he's right here.
I should have killed you in the mountains.
You missed your chance.
Is that what you think? I'll take care of that.
Okay, this is not going to happen, like, ever. There's literally no chance in hell I'm going to defeat him. So I guess I have to postpone. I have to postpone finishing that quest, and and I guess for now, I will travel with a literal murderer, and well, I guess, okay, I'm not sure if he's a literal murderer, because as he said, and as the protagonist himself seems to believe in, he killed him in self-defense. But I will travel with a, with someone who at the very least has continuously given false testimony just to save his own skin and sentence someone else to death for what he has done. I will travel with him and enlist his help in defeating my enemies, and then when I grow strong enough, I'm going to bring him back for a trial and kill him. So that's a bit fucked up in its own right, to be honest, but I feel like I have little choice because I'm pathetic. Like, I can't accomplish anything in this game. I'm so weak that it's actually hilarious. So I will take him with me for now, and we'll come back to it. But regardless, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!